I couldn't find a foundation at the 99-cent store that was my shade. I don't even think they had foundation anyway, so I'm just gonna use this one. Good thing I have two. They also didn't have a beauty blender sort of tool at the 99-cent store, so I'm just going to use mine. Yes, it's dirty. No, I did not wash it. I got it from Ulta. That's just what it is. The color that I use for the Fit Me foundation is color 360, and it's called Mocha, which is pretty accurate.
Ew, gross.
Excuse me. This next product that I'm about to use is from the 99-cent store, and it is LA Colors Liquid Makeup. It's not advertised as a concealer, but I'm assuming by the packaging. This looks pretty close to the color of the concealer I usually use, which is this one. This one's a little bit more not brown, so I'm a little bit concerned, but we're just gonna see. Okay, all these products were already open because I had to test it on the inside of my arm as instructed by my mother because I don't want to have an allergic reaction on my face. Just gonna squirt a little bit on there. We're just gonna do it. I'm nervous. Oh no. It's looking a little white. Okay. It's not terrible. It goes on white, but then it kind of looks okay after a while. You know, guys, I've been a little bit stressed out lately. I'm trying to get over it because I don't have time to be stressed and sad and emotional, and I have been for the past couple of weeks. A lot of it has to do with money, not having enough money for things. There's nothing I can really do about that right now. I don't really have time for another job, and I'm doing the best that I can. Following your dreams is not always cheap. I don't think it's ever cheap, actually. Sometimes I feel like I am working so hard but making so little, and that's been the hardest thing that I've been having to deal with lately.
Okay.
You guys, this is actually not too bad. Or is it? I don't know. I don't know. Tell me what you think. I'm gonna put a little bit on my eyelids as a little base, you know? I can say that it's not super ashy, but it's not quite as brown as I was hoping. Although it doesn't even look brown in the tube, so I shouldn't have had much expectation from that product. This next product is going to be used as my under eye powder. It's also from LA Colors, and it is a pressed powder in the color Tan. Now, when I went to the 99-cent store, all they had there was tans. There were no browns, there were no mochas, just variations of tan. And when I say variations, I mean two. Let's try this tan under eye powder. It might actually be fantastic. Oh, okay. Let's get a zoom. Doesn't look terrible. Just a little bit light. Now that we're done with that, I'm going to apply my pressed powder that I already have because they didn't have any pressed powder in my shade. e.l.f.'s Perfect Finish HD powder. I can get this from Walgreens. I can get it from Walmart, Target, any drugstore really. It's pretty cheap. I'm pretty sure it's below like $8. It looks like this. It's white, but it's translucent, so don't worry. And my neck. I'm still loving my haircut, no regrets. I'm looking forward to growing it out into a luxurious, full, voluminous bob. Next, I'm gonna use another product from the 99-cent store. This one's by LA Colors, and it is a contour stick. When I found this one, I was pretty amazed. very excited because this was the closest to my shade I could find. It's a little bit darker, which means it just might work. Ooh. Right on the cheek. Right on the cheekbone. Okay, you can't even see that. Okay. Let me get rid of that. I'm just gonna do my contour like I normally do it using my MAC. I don't remember what product this is because it's rubbed off. It's this dark contour shade. I've been reading this book called The Secret. I don't know if you guys have heard of The Secret. I don't know if you guys know what The Secret is. But it's the idea that you attract whatever you're thinking. Your thoughts are going to reflect everything happening in your life. All of your life experiences, good or bad, are a reflection of your thoughts. Ever since I've started living by The Secret, I've realized that I need to always have positive thoughts. And I need to think of things as if I already have them, as if things are mine. You know what I mean? It's basically like manifesting your future. This eyeshadow is also from the, oops, it comes with a little brush that keeps falling out. I'm not going to use it. LA Colors as well. It has 3 colors in it, 99 cents, of course. This is the color that I'm going to use today. Ooh, this is actually pretty nice. I don't usually experiment a lot with eyeshadows because I'm more of a dramatic wing type of girl, but sometimes I do get a little bit curious.
Try me, bitch.
So earlier today, I wrote down a few little notes that I wanted to share with you guys. I wrote down a few tips that I made for myself for when I feel a little bit overwhelmed. So for the first tip, maybe set aside one day a week that's dedicated to you and only you. Whether you want to take a bath, sit around and watch TV all day and do nothing, take a day to do what you want to do, excluding anything having to do with work. I've decided that those are going to be Sundays for me. So for work, I don't give Sunday as an available day that I can come in because I need that day to just do absolutely nothing. I just need a day where everyone leaves me alone. Just one day. The new hot thing is to just have one color on the lid. Did you know? Please excuse the change in lighting. The sun is currently going down as we speak. Next, I'm going to apply my blush. This one is also from the 99-cent store. It's by Color Mates, and it's in the color Mauve Alos. When I first set eyes on this blush, I thought to myself, I feel like you can conquer the task. You might be a little bit light, but I feel that with a few layers, you can succeed. So, let's just see. Oh, bitch! Okay. I underestimated you. So like I was saying, number 2 on the list, as far as trying to get rid of your anxiety, say no to things. Don't say yes to everything. If you really don't want to do something, just say no. And I have the worst problem with this. I'm a yes man when it comes to trying to help people, trying to make their lives easier. But what happens is I put myself at an inconvenience, and then I'm sad and I'm tired and I'm wondering, why did I say yes to this in the first place? I'm getting a little nervous about this, guys, but we're gonna keep on because I'm not a quitter. We're gonna use LA Colors liquid eyeliner, and this is in the color black. It has a fine tip, is what it says. Not the finest tip I've ever seen, but it's pretty fine. I'm just gonna do a heavy winged liner like I usually do. It looks a lot like my Wet n Wild liquid eyeliner that I absolutely love, that I've been using for years and years, so that is a good sign. Okay, close up, my makeup looks like a little bit of a mess, but it's okay. It's getting dark, guys. I'm gonna turn on some lights. Overall thoughts on the liner? I actually like it. Okay, we're almost finished. Wet n Wild's Mega Wear Mascara. I was very surprised to find Wet n Wild in the 99-cent store, but this was 99 cents. Feels normal. Nothing too out of the ordinary. I have pretty small eyelashes, so you guys probably can't see from where you are, but just know that they are looking coated. Can you see that lash? I'm gonna go put on my eyelashes off camera because it's gonna take a little while and I don't want to keep you guys waiting, but just know that I'm going to be using a set of Broadway lashes. These are not from the 99-cent store, but they are from my beauty supply store, and they were no more than $3. Mama said never love a nigga more than he love me. Okay, my eyelashes are still drying, hence the glue. But I'm noticing that this eyeliner has a shiny tint to it rather than just being matte black like my Wet n Wild one. And I'm not loving that too much. It's understandable because it is from the 99-cent store, but I don't really like that. We are going to do lips. Got Vaseline on them right now. It's by LA Colors. It is their lipstick duo in the color Vibe. Lipstick on one side, which happens to smell like bubblegum, and on the other side it has a lip gloss that goes on top. So that's cute. I didn't find a liner to go with it, but I have one. It's by Kiss New York. I also got this from my beauty supply store. It's in a dark plum color. I'm pretty sure this one was like $1.99, so pretty close. So going back to my list of things to help you get over anxiety, I have don't think about tomorrow, only think about today. Try and meditate for a few minutes a day. Let go of the things you cannot change. Don't look at bills or tickets before you go to bed. That one is very important to me. I cannot look at bills or tickets, anything that's going to stress me out. I can't look at it before I go to bed because then I can't sleep very well. So, and last on my list, don't answer phone calls past a certain time. So set a time for yourself. If it's 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock, whatever, don't answer phone calls or emails past that time, because after that time, it's your time. Okay? What do we think? It's not drying, and we haven't even put the lip gloss on yet. Maybe if I dab it, that'll work better. Because when I smear it on, I see that it's taking off some of the lipstick, so I'm just gonna dab it. Can we get a close-up? I like it. Okay, so this is the final look. Are you guys gonna try some products from the 99-cent store after this video? Or overall, this was a lot of fun. I'm happy with the results. And, you know, you can't expect too much from the dollar store. Before I go, I'm going to let you know that I got these super cute earrings from the beauty supply store. I haven't seen them anywhere else. It's a beautiful black woman with a scarf. Like, how creative is that? Super cute. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I had a ball. I couldn't thank you guys enough. You guys don't have to watch my videos at all, but you do, and I'm so grateful for you. And I hope that they inspire you or make you laugh in some way, because, you know, that's what I'm here for. This is not goodbye, but I'll see you later.